Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome to My Crochet Story. Today is Amigurumi Wednesday, April the 10th, and I'm here to show you what it is that I'm up to for the week. Now, I've already started on not two, but three new amigurumis. And yeah, so let me tell you, I finally got started on another little IMPKIN. Now, when I show him to you, you're going to see that he's not fully dressed. Let's just put it that way. Because we're still having a little bit of a discussion, you know, how it is with them IMPKINs. I tell you what, they just can't make up their mind what they want to be when they're growing up. So that's the stage he's in at the moment. I've started two other ones. I did start another knotted lovey. I didn't think I would make any more of those, but I remembered that I had gotten I had purchased, gotten's really not, you know, kosher, but anyway, I had purchased some puzzle yarn, and I had bought it specifically to make this little lovey. So anyway, and then I found some very bright multicolored yarn that I had, and I knew instantly what I wanted to do with that. But before I get there, let me say thank you to all of you for being here. I greatly appreciate every time that you pop in to see what it is that I'm up to. If this is your first time here, special welcome into you as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. All I ask is that you watch the whole video. Leave me a little comment down in the comment section to let me know what you thought. And all of you, please remember, don't forget to hit that thumb. Leave me your thumbprint. And if you're not a subscriber, may I ask please that you take a few moments to go look at all the other content that I have on my channel. And hopefully you'll find something that you like. Maybe amigurumis. I've got a whole mess of those videos up there, but anyway, hopefully it'll lead you to hit that subscribe button and then look for that bell with the little hugs on the side, because it'll let you know every time I upload some content. Okay, let's talk about today's content. First, let me remind you that quite a while back I bought this cute little book. It's called the Mama Made Minis Knotted Loveys. Now I will put a link down in the description box for you to go and look it up on Amazon, see if it's something that you're interested in. But that's where this first amigurumi, what I have made of it anyway, that I'm going to show you. Now what I'm going to make, his name is Rye Rabbit. Now he hadn't told me yet if he wants to stay with that name or not, but we'll figure it out as we go along. This tricky hare is a Rye Rabbit. He is an expert at sneaking treats, but loves to eat his veggies too. When you see Rye hopping, skipping, and jumping through the woods, catch him if you can, because this little creature is never ready to go to bed. Rye works up well in a variety of classic rabbit colors, but would be equally as cute in your Minnie's favorite bright hue. Now this is the color that they have him in. Isn't he just adorable? Now remember, the knotted loveys, their little bodies here, and even their arms are lightly stuffed, just, you know, about where the hand is, and then as it goes on up you don't stuff it anymore. But their little bodies and bellies and legs here, they're not stuffed. So it makes for a really nice, squishy, cuddly toy for a toddler. And, you know, they can drag it around, whatever they want to do, and even just snuggle up with it at night. Because the only thing that's really stuffed is the head. So there's what I'm making. Now let me show you my yarn. I bought this Premier puzzle yarn to go with him. Now this color is called Crossword. It is a 5-weight bulky, and on this particular skein there is, where are the stats? Well, I'll be a rabbit. Oh, right there underneath the name puzzle. 328 yards or 300 meters. It is a 7-ounce skein or 200 gram skein, and it's 100% acrylic. But folks, this stuff is soft, and as you can see, I think just a little bit. You can see just a little tiny bit of a halo. But believe me, it is a true 5-weight. It just really, really is. It is a true 5-weight. Now, when I started pulling this out, was more in the very, and it's not showing here, in a very light color. So all I have made at the moment is his little head. And there's his ears. Now the ears, I have already determined that I will make him again, but the ears are made with the I hook. The head is supposed to be made with the H hook, and then the rest of the body and the arms will be made with the I hook. But I don't know that I like these ears being made with that. I mean, I didn't see any difference until I was sewing them on there, and by then, I mean, because very nice thing about these patterns in here is that any of the critters that you have, you make the ears first, and then as you are making the head, when you get to the particular round where the ears would be, you sew them on as you're going. And then there's just a little bit to go back, and you need to leave a yarn tail so that you can secure it a little bit better and do any pinching or gathering that you need to do. But anyway, I think that would be the only thing that I'd change. In fact, I went in and made myself a note that HRI, which means, do I want to go back and do the I hook again? Which I probably won't. I'll probably keep the ears with the same hook size as I made the head. And I've become a pretty good fan of crocheting or embroidering my own eyes on my amigurumis lately, just simply because I don't seem to always have the right size. I always forget that I need to go on and order some, and I don't know. I was watching a young lady's video month or more ago. Well, it's got to be longer than that because I've been doing it quite a bit on my amigurumis, where she showed that she makes all of her eyes and nose, eyebrows, all that kind of stuff, simply by sewing them on herself. And I thought, you know what, I'll just try that myself, and that's what I've done here. So anyway, that is Rye, and as I said, he will be finished by next week because, I mean, there's not that much left to do. And the bodies, oh my goodness, guys, quite honestly, you could start one of these in the morning and be finished with them in the early, maybe mid-afternoon, because I don't care what size you make them in. I mean, they have them all the way down from the fingering weight or 2-weight yarn up to the 7-weight yarn, and they give you in the front little scales for you to kind of know how big the yarn is going to make your lovey. I showed that once before. I have to find that video and leave a link to it so that you can see where I introduced you to the book. But anyhow, mine is going to measure approximately 10 to 12 inches. Now, I give that much of a range because I am a tight crocheter, so even with using the 2 different size hooks, I might not quite be as big as what they expect it to be for a 5-weight. Anyhow, that's enough on Rye. So let me scoot this little book here out of the way. Now, the next one that I started on, and I've been waiting to work on him for a while, is this cute little striped, oh, there he is. This is called Streaky Cat. He is a lazy, rather proud, and slightly sly looking cat. He would gladly slouch on the couch day in and day out and never bother with catching mice. So his name for me right now is Arthur. Don't ask me why I chose Arthur, but there he is. Isn't he cute? Now you can find him in this little book named Magical Amigurumi Toys, and I will leave a link for you down in the description box as well, where that you can find him. Now again, all I have made on him is his head, but I have the head totally completed, and that's really what's kind of nice about this particular pattern, is that you can start with the body if you want to, finish it all, you know, the arms, legs, everything, and then make the head and attach them, or you can go the other way around. You can do the arms and the legs first if you want to, and the ears. I mean, it just depends on how you want to do it. So this, again, this is Arthur. You see, I'll be attaching the body later on, but there he is. Now this yarn is Red Heart Super Savers Fiesta. I just think it's really, really pretty. Now again, you'll see I didn't use the safety eyes. I went ahead and crocheted my own, put them up there. Same with the nose. I decided to crochet his nose and stick him on there. Now, folks, oh, let me tell you what I did with this one. I have, ever since I started amigurumi, I have crocheted with the F hook. Well, when Furls came out with their streamline metal hooks, here recently, they've dropped 2 new sizes, the E's and the F's. Well, I didn't know if I would like using them, number one, but I love it. I mean, I just love both of them, the F's and the E's. But on this one, folks, I decided to crochet it with an E. And this is a 4-weight hook. I mean, 4-weight yarn. Oh my word. Now, I don't know if it's the hook or what, but my stitches, I don't know. Look at that, guys. I mean, and even with stuffing him, and look at the stitches here, they are so nice. And now I am a tight crocheter, like I said, but I have seen in some of my amigurumis where, especially when I go to stuff, the stitches will open up just a little bit. And I don't like that, but I do like for my amigurumis to be stuffed pretty good. But oh my word, I did not realize that just going down a hook size would create such nice stitching. I'm not kidding you. It just, and this is really nice and tight. I found a new size for my amigurumis. I've really been very, very happy with this. I really, really have. So I will be continuing the rest of his body in the Fiesta. Now, he hasn't told me if he's going to want any accessories, like maybe a little coat or some breeches, or maybe even a scarf. Who knows? I mean, he says all he likes to do is just slouch around the house, so he may not need nothing but the fur that God gave him, so, or the yarn that we're going to put him together with, whichever way you like to look at it. So there is the making of Arthur the Streaky Lazy Cat. Alrighty, so let's talk about my little Impkin. Let me get this book out of the way. My little Impkin. He's a little rascal, let me tell you. Now, I did make with my brand new Furls F hook, and you'll be able to see the difference in the sizes. But in case you're not familiar, the Impkins crochet book is put out by Megan Lapp. Again, there will be a link down in the description box in which you can go and look at one to purchase. Now, remember, the Impkin book is just made up of whatever you wish to do. You are given 2 body sizes, 2 body styles, excuse me, a standing and a sitting. You're giving all different, like there's horns and antlers, there's arms, there's, if you want whatever kind of little accessories, like a little hat or a little coat. Let me see what else is in here. I mentioned the hats. Oh, what type of hair you want them to have. Oh my goodness, let me get over here to the hair choices for you. Well, I guess it's not going to break it down like that. But here's one. Look at his little head there. Now this is a example of a standing. And this one here, look at her. She's wearing a little cape. So you're given various patterns for your Impkins. Once you make the body, then you can pick, what do you want them to have hair, or do you just want them to wear a hat? You can even decide if you want to give them a belly patch or no belly patch. You can decide if they're going to have a tail or not. I mean, there's just so many. Let's see, what does it says? Over 1 million possible combinations. Yes, there really is. So again, now his name, before I bring him up here to you, his name is Sir Leopold. Now, Sir being that he is a noble of the Concho Pearl clan. Now remember, that's who I've been working with. And I've got him to this point simply because we're having a little discussion on what it is he wants to be, and to me, aesthetically, what he will look like. So that's where our little discussion is falling apart here. So hopefully by next week I will have him finished to the point where he will be satisfied. But anyway, so here he is at the moment. Now this is an example of your standing little Impkin. He does have safety eyes now. I will tell you, he will not be a frog. No, not a frog. He definitely told me he did not want to be that. But he is... to me, he's going to be an unusual creature for the Concho Pearl clan, because remember, the clan guards the Concho River, where these special freshwater clams live to create the Concho Pearls. And I really don't see where it is that he fits in, but he assures me that he is a very necessary part of the Impkins that guard the clams there. So anyway, like I said, hopefully our discussion will end pretty soon so that I can get to work finishing him, so that you will see what he looks like to go along with his name, or excuse me, his title, Sir Leopold. Oh my goodness. Now, I also want to share with you guys, if you were on my live yesterday, that would have been Tuesday, April the 9th, I told you that I had found some really pretty yellow yarn, and that I really didn't know what I was going to do with it, but I thought, you know, that it would make a really pretty amigurumi, and that's what I wanted. And then I got to thinking, ooh, I mean, through the discussion that we were talking about, I settled on a little yellow monkey. Now, I have seen some of these little yellow monkeys are a very light yellow type of monkey. On some YouTube channels, my grandson loves watching rescue series, and on YouTube, excuse me, and he's been really hooked on watching rescues of monkeys, orangutans, chimpanzees, that kind of stuff. And I had run across one of the videos he had been watching the other day, and it was a whole series of these very cute little golden monkeys. Now not the really orangey golden ones, because there is a species of those, but these are really a little bit more lighter in color. Anyhow, I went back and found the video, and I tried to just, now I'm not an artist, guys, okay? I am not an artist, but I did kind of come up with an idea of what it is that I want to build, and immediately as I was drawing, she informed me her name is Lucy. I haven't even crocheted this little girl yet, and she has informed me her name is Lucy. So what I have done is I have sketched out the monkey herself, and then I've kind of come up with, off to the side here, you're going to see that I have, like, she wants a headband. Look, I'm telling you, she wants a headband with a big old orange chrysanthemum looking flower on it, and she wants a little dress that has a white top and orange. I believe it's going to have to be orange, you know what I mean? The Crayola color orange, there you go, with a little white ruffle on the bottom. So I'm glad I can't hear y'all, because I know you're gonna laugh, but anyway, like I said, so here is Lucy. There she is. Now most of her little body, of course, right in here is going to be yellow, and here, now she's going to be wearing some little brown boots. Her arms will be yellow. Her ears will be yellow with the little pink inset. This outer part here on her head, and I can't go backwards. Okay, there we go, right in through there, is going to be yellow, but she's going to kind of have a, what did I say there? A beige face, and her little muzzle there will be beige. Of course, she'll have some black eyes. And these little monkeys, guys, it's really cute, but it looks like they have a little permanent frown, like a little piece of extra skin that bulges out right here. Or maybe we can call it a one-piece eyebrow, but it kind of has a little dip there, and it just looks like it's a little extra layer of skin. I mean, it's really, really cute. But, and of course she needs to have a little pink belly, because, just like a lot of our dogs, they have all of this hair everywhere, but they have a very smooth skin, chest and belly. So that's kind of what I've come up with. And like I said, sketching her out, she's told me already that her name is Lucy. So this is going to be Lucy, the little golden monkey. So there you go. Now, that's about all I have for y'all today. I do hope that you stayed this long, and if you're not already subscribed, let me ask you once again to consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget that if you do subscribe, to look for the bell with those little hugs on the side, so that it will let you know every time I upload some content, especially if you like viewing little amigurumi critters. Alright folks, again, thank you so much for being here, and please always remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they need to see. So until tomorrow, thank you again, and I love you. Bye.